What is going on in your life right now?
You know what? I try not to think about it. At the same time, when they tell me stuff like that, it's kind of overwhelming. I'm like, oh my God, wow, I feel so thankful and everything, but I try not to think about it too much because it makes me a little nervous for some reason, you know? I just try to be Britney, you know, and be me, and hopefully people accept that, you know? So.
When do you think you realized that this was happening, that you kind of had reached the stratosphere?
Probably my first show with this tour. Like the last tour I did, it was a good show, but it was a theater tour, you know. But this show was, you know, the first time I've been able to play like 18,000 people, you know, in front of them, and it's just like, when I was able to do that, that was my goal, you know, to be able to play in front of those kind of crowds. And last year, the Billboard Awards as well. When I went to an award show and I won, all of my idols were there, you know, like Madonna and Jennifer Lopez were sitting in the front row, and I was getting all these awards. I was like, oh my God, you know, it was so cool, it was surreal.
When did you walk out in public and people started going crazy for the first time? When was that, and what was that experience like?
The first time that happened?
Yeah.
Ooh. Actually, I was in New York, and I was walking down the street, and they were doing TRL. And I didn't even know what TRL was at that time. Me and my friend Felicia, my assistant, we were just walking down the street, you know, walking in New York, whatever. And there was this load of fans outside, and all of a sudden they say, Britney, you know, da-da-da, there she is. And I was like, what? You know, and my video, Baby One More Time, had just been on TRL for like 2 or 3 weeks, but they recognized me because they were like TRL fanatics, you know. And they're like, Britney, come here, oh my God, come here. And they were, I mean, I was like, oh my lordy, they recognized me. Oh my, it felt so weird. And at first, you know, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. You know, they think I'm famous and whatever. But now it's still flattering, but at the same time, sometimes it's, you know, it gets kind of annoying, like when you're trying to eat supper with your family, you know, and you're just there for your sister's birthday, and people keep on coming up to you and like asking you for your autograph. It's just funny how then it would have been so cool, you know, but once you get used to it after a while, it's kind of, I think it's a little overwhelming sometimes.